Reaction to President Trump's decision on Israel. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts is with us now on the North Lawn. Good evening, John.
Brett, good evening to you. You'll remember that many times during the election campaign, President Trump said that other presidents had promised to move the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, but that he was going to be the one to finally do it. And despite all that opposition that you saw from world leaders, the White House says the president is, quote, pretty solid in his thinking. The news about the pending embassy move came on yet another busy day here at the White House, one that included another push to get tax reform across the finish line.
It's a tremendous bill for jobs and for the middle class.
With the Senate and House setting the process to reconcile the tax reform bills in Congress, President Trump kept up the drumbeat to get it done in time for Christmas, meeting with several Senate Republicans for lunch today.
The taxes we're so thrilled about, so popular, and I think something is going to be coming out of conference pretty quickly as opposed to long term. I think it's going to go pretty quickly. We're all on the same page. There's a great spirit in the Republican Party like I've never seen before.
The statement about unity was somewhat ironic, considering Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, whom the president has consistently derided, was seated uncomfortably to his left.
Mr. President, thank you so much.
Later, meeting with small business owners and their families, President Trump touted the benefits of tax reform for the American engine that truly drives job creation.
They want to see tax cuts. They want to see jobs. They want to have choice. You know, in education, we talk about choice. Well, we want choice in jobs also. So you can look for 5 jobs or 6 jobs, not just take one because that's all you could get.
The White House is hoping to keep the conference process narrowly focused on a handful of issues to get it done quickly. President Trump wants the bill on his desk the week of December 18th, in part in case the Alabama Senate race goes to the Democrat, which would further shrink the margin tax reform needs to pass if it gets pushed to January. President Trump has taken the controversial step of endorsing Republican candidate Roy Moore in Alabama. The president and Republican National Committee have decided better to endorse and support Moore than face the prospect of losing the seat to a Democrat.
I think he's going to do very well. We don't want to have a liberal Democrat in Alabama, believe me. We want strong borders. We want stopping crime. We want to have the things that we represent, and we certainly don't want to have a liberal Democrat that's controlled by Nancy Pelosi and controlled by Chuck Schumer.
After the president made his case, Senator Flake left the lunch and revealed he wrote a $100 check to Moore's opponent, Doug Jones. On the check, Flake wrote, "Country over party." Asked why the president went all in on endorsing Moore, Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said it's all about the president's agenda.
The president feels that he would rather have a person that supports his agenda versus somebody who opposes his agenda every step of the way.
And the White House today pushed back hard on reports special counsel Robert Mueller had subpoenaed Deutsche Bank for records of the president's financial dealings. Early this afternoon, a source with knowledge of the investigation told Fox News Mueller's office had sent no such subpoena. Later, the president's outside counsel, Jay Sekulow, said on the record, quote, "We have confirmed that the news reports that the special counsel had subpoenaed financial records related to the president are false." Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who typically defers to outside counsel on such questions, was only too happy to repeat the findings.
No subpoena has been issued or received. We've confirmed this with the bank and other sources. I think that this is another example of the media going too far too fast, and we don't see it going in that direction.
The president has previously said on several occasions that if Mueller's investigation strayed into an examination of his personal finances, that would be a violation of the special counsel's mandate. That the president has also said on several occasions he has no intention to fire Mueller, and sources tell Fox News the last thing his legal team wants is a brand new special counsel to be appointed and start the process all over again from scratch. Brett?
John Roberts live on the North Lawn tonight. John, thanks.